got a problem, and the problem is in that guy right there. Let me show you. Let me show you the little issue with that guy. Alrighty, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and it's camera shy. Now it's not going to act up. What's going on there? Why aren't you acting up? There we go. That's the problem. It should not do that. It should not do that. The jitters. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, should not do that. Let's try to fix that with a little squirt. We're going to give it a squirt, and we're going to see if the squirt fixes it. My second favorite plane, the Extra 330. The 300 is my favorite, probably just because that was my first aerobatic airplane, and that's what I got used to flying. This one, I have had the rudder servo go bad like the day or two after I got it, and it has gone bad again. Before I replace it or pull one out of the junk drawer or do something, I'm going to attempt to try to fix this with a little squirt, and we'll see if the squirt fixes it, or at least puts a band-aid on it, prolongs it. We'll just see if the squirt can even work. So let's demonstrate what it's doing, so you have an idea what the jitters are. Get this guy up on my stand here. My favorite one that my friend Henry gave me. You can break it down into a couple pieces. Makes it easy to transport, and fully adjustable for clearing landing gear and so on. And then you can open up the front a little bit and get a little bite on things. So we'll just go on and turn the transmitter on and initialize it, and you guys will see what the problem is. Maybe you know a solution. That's the problem. That is the problemo. Horizon Hobby, e-flite, Spectrum, all those fantastic guys over there that if it wasn't for Horizon Hobby, e-flite, and Spectrum, I wouldn't be here doing these videos. I wouldn't be able to fly these planes, and neither probably would you. The Safe Select and the AS3X just has made it possible for all of us to enjoy this hobby. So hats off to them, and they sent me a replacement servo right after I got this plane, free of charge. But I'm not going to ask them for another one after I've flown it quite a bit. So I say we give it a squirt and we see if it does anything. All right, let's get ready for surgery. Scalpel. First, gotta get the patient in the bed and ready. So right there is where we need to go to be able to access our Rudder. Got the scalpel. Got the tray. And now we just need to get you guys in here so you can have a little bird's eye view of what is going on. Yep, that's the guy right there. We're going to take that guy out, and then we're going to give it a squirt. First, I'm going to connect the servo extension so that I don't pull the wire all the way out and have a hard time fishing it back in. So I got a couple random wire harnesses that actually make something long. And unplugging the rudder servo, and then I'm plugging in the little extension I made, really long. Now we can try to extract the broken piece. The guy is he's ready for surgery. The anesthesia, the anesthesia has kicked in, and it is ready for removal. Let's magnetize our screwdriver. Magnetize down here and demagnetize up top. First thing we'll do is take off the servo arm off the servo. Throw it in my little tray. Man, these little trays right here, I think they're made for muffins or brownies or something. They got a lid. I got them at the dollar store. They're obviously $1 each. I got 4 or 5 of them. They're good for when you're working on a like this. You can throw all the pieces of this plane into the little tray. And then, knowing me, I'll work on this for a little while, and then I'll work on another one, and pretty soon I got 2 or 3 torn apart, and that way I'm not getting them mixed up. But I'll still get them mixed up, so one way or another, something will happen. Lose a screw or something. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that one. Just like so. There we go. All right. All right. Let's get our surgical mat out here. We'll take this guy, place it down there. With that one, I think if I flip this over, now we have a little more working room, and I need to get you guys in here so you can see these little screws. All right, I swapped cameras on you guys. My good old faithful one, we swapped the battery out in and got charged up. So here is the Squirt. I spray this directly into the charging ports of my phones, all my batteries that I use at work, that like these right here, my rechargeable headset batteries. The little plugs, there's little plastic or rubber plugs that go in here that come off, so these little charging holes get full of dirt and grease, and sometimes they won't charge or it's hard to plug it up, so I spray them out. I've sprayed this stuff in my transmitters. I've sprayed it all over, and it doesn't hurt anything inside of them. I've even gotten the screens sprayed before and freaked out like, oh, I just ruined my screen, and it didn't. So let's open this up and get to the guts of it, like this stuff. Then we'll give it a squirt and we'll put it back in and see what happens. Screws are a little loose. That could play a part in it too. It could be letting dirt and who knows what in there. All right, let me get you guys in there. We can see what's going on. We can all see it together. It looks like it's just a piece of paper or something. I got a toothpick, so I didn't damage anything with something else is metal. So that's going to be, I guess, the digital potentiometer. It looks like it's got maybe four little sensors, and then it's got an axle in the middle. I tell you what, we'll make it operate right now. We can see if we can see that thing turn around. That's as best as I can do to get you all focused in there on that little thing. See it going back and forth there? So let's tap, centered it. Now all the way one way, center, and all the way the other way. So let's see where it's at right now. That is center, so we can tell that that something's going that direction. That's all the way one direction, center, and the other direction. So yes, I guess that is our potentiometer of some digital fashion. So we said we were going to give it a squirt, right? Oh, contact clean air. Let that dry for a second. I tell you what, if I run it, oops, then that might help clean stuff. There we go. Maybe turn it upside down and shake it. Guess it was like that. I kind of forget now. Yeah, it kind of has to go like that. And the lid has a groove on one side for the wire. Just like so. Make sure the wire's not getting pinched, and it's not. I'll loosen this up a little bit and only clamp one section of it. That way the screws should pull it tight. Alright, surgery's done. Back in the plane. Alrighty. Get it fished back in there. Just like so. Alrighty. I'm gonna get it roughly centered. I'm pretty sure we left it centered. Well, no. And it's time to see if we fixed it. On with the transmitter. Alrighty, we'll see if we've done anything. If the squirt fixed it. Did the squirt fix it?
ESC, no data.
Before I did this video, it would start doing the jitters all by itself. So let me play with the sticks here. No, squirt didn't fix it. Squirt didn't fix it. Oh, get this guy ready for servo removal.